I was wondering what happened. Why was I not showing? Hey, people. Oh. Mm-mm. This is it. Hey. Hope I'm showing that. Hi, guys. Hope I'm live. Mm. Hi. Who's in the house with me? How you are doing? I have my people here. Hey guys, how you are doing? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Oh, you guys are doing great. What's popping? Don't be a stranger. Say hello. Don't be a stranger. Just say hi. We don't bite here. We're here for amazing conversation as always. Yeah, we're going to do like a 1 hour, 30 minutes live. A really quick one. We should be done by 10. So yeah. Well, people not staying. What's happening? What's happening? Hmm. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Let me know if my audio is good and clear, please. You pass. Yeah, drop it. Hey, G12. Hey, girl. How you doing? You're new here, but this is the first time I'm seeing this name here. How you doing, sis? How you doing? Hold on, I need a bigger plus. Can you hear me loud and clear? What's up, guys? How you are doing? Okay, go. Sorry, guys. My niece don't want to be on camera. I've been following you first time. Really, but I don't know. Maybe you're using a different name, but this is the first time I'm saying this name, sis. Well, hope you're doing great. You're doing great, though. Nice to have you here. Have your week been so far? Do you mind coming up? Do you mind coming up, baby? Oh my. Let me look for what's the um oh god, I'm using a different layout today. Okay. No, comment. I'm using a different I'm using the tab today, so I'm a little bit kind of confused. Hey Bella, how you doing, sis? Uh-oh. What am I doing? Bella, how are you? How is everything going? Um, okay, I'm trying to get it. I don't know. It's always confused me every single time. Hey, Graham, how are you? How you are doing, sis? So happy to have you guys here. Guys, I know you guys will notice my energy is a little bit off. Just bear with me. Today has been a day. Bear with me. But hope you guys are doing great. You can click the link and join me in the conversation. We're having some amazing conversation here. We're talking about Sharon Ooja. Hi, welfare officer. We're talking about Sharon Ooja. We're talking about Gen X mom not being amazing grandmothers. We're talking about how men are more logical than women. So you can click the link and join in the conversation. Come share your thoughts. How you all doing? So happy to have you guys here. This will be a very quick live. Wi-Fi, hi. This will be a quick live. In the next 1 hour, 30 minutes, we should be done with the live. So yeah, we do this live. If you're new here, welcome. How you doing? Okay. We do Saturday live every say 8 p.m. Nigeria time. So yeah, every Saturday. And you don't want to miss out on the conversations we're having. So I'd like to know you guys' thought on some of the hot topic we talked about generally on this channel this week. And if you have any personal question you want to ask me, I know that now this is the place we do it. You can ask me any personal question, and your girl is here to say it as it is. I'm having serious breakout right now. Like, can you guys see that? But yeah, what's happening? Why are you guys shy today? Nobody want to hop in. Then this life is going to be a very short one. Then I don't know. You guys help me to understand because I noticed, like the last live we did, a lot of people came up later after we left. A lot of people were watching the live stream after we left the live stream. So I don't know. Is it that the timing is a little bit off? We should be doing it earlier or later on in the night. It's almost like late here already. And Bella said, "I'm good. How are you doing? What's the weather like in your ward?" The weather right now in Nigeria, this is the best weather. This is the best weather because it's not hot at all, like not hot at all. It's rainy cat and dog. So because it's rainy cat and dog, everywhere is cool. So it helps the AC to cool faster. So everywhere is cool. Everybody's being very cozy and all that. So yeah, the weather is the best weather ever, 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 ever. Um, Hi, thank you, Graham. Thank you, Graham. Thank you. TMKC say, hey girl, how you doing? You guys are doing fantastic though. So yeah, yeah, I feel like the rest part of the world is like toasting right now. But hope you're staying hydrated, you're drinking enough water, and apply your sunscreen, sis. Don't get burned under the sun. Apply your sunscreen. Don't forget that. Period. Hey, Krista! Finally, my girl is here. Krista is here. Thank you, Bella. Thank you. Thank you. My mom was like, I don't know why you always do these loud callers. My mom doesn't like it though. But yeah. What? 92? Woo! Whoa. You guys stay hydrated, please. And drink plenty water. Apply your sunscreen because, ew, it can get really hot too here in Nigeria, but for me, as much as I don't like the rainy season because everywhere is messed up, especially when the road is not tiled, it's usually messed up. This is the weather I like the most because I can wear cardigan, I can be cozy, and I love the weather. If you're in the car, you put on the AC is like, so I like the weather when it's raining. But I think my favorite weather in Nigeria is December time. It's called the Amatan. It's usually very dry and cold at the same time. The wind then is very cold and dry. So yeah, I like that. Hey Vita, let me drop the link. Let me drop the link, guys. click and join in the conversation. I'm here to chat with you guys. You guys know I will do it every Saturday. Purr. So please, guys, click on the link and join. Hey, Vita, how you doing, sis? If you don't come on, can you guys let us know where you're at, where you're chatting from, where you're joining this live from, and what's the temperature, what's the weather like in your city, in your country? What's the weather like? So yeah, you guys can join the live. There's so many things you can do here on the live, so there's no excuse. Okay, sis, you had a long day. There's a lot of things you can do in the live. You can join in the chat. We always have amazing chats. You can join on the chat. You can call in and join in the conversation we're having. We're talking about Sharon Ooja, the Nigerian actress that got married after less than 5 months. We're talking about how Gen X moms are not good grandmothers. Um, TM's Casey said she's in Kansas City and is 87. Wow, it's hot. Vita is Delaware, 19 degree. Yeah, guys, I can only imagine. Banro, hi, how you doing? In Canada, 28 degrees. Are you serious? It's still that cold in Canada? Wow. Now I think the Americans are in Fahrenheit. I think that's how they call their own degree. Right? Canada is in degrees. My own, I think. Let me check what's the degree like. Men and women fight over welfare where I live. Really? Is that why your name is welfare office? Okay, so like I was saying, you can join in the chat and join and talk about any of the videos we posted this week. So you can join and come. Maybe any video you watched this week and you're like, I have something to say about it. You can lift it off your chest here. You can join on the chat and join us kiki kaka in here. Oh, I'm trying to get what's the degree like right now. So I can tell you how many degrees we're on. Celsius. Okay. Yeah, that's how we yeah, degrees and that's how we well, I have no clue of the Fahrenheit. I think that's how the Americans read degrees, like weather. And I noticed that some other place in the world they do height by centimeter. Here in Nigeria we do by foot, like 5'1" and all that. Honestly, I think that's just the best. Everybody just stay indoors, stay hydrated, put on the air condition, and yeah, I think that's just the best bet right now. I agree with you, Vita. So I'm dropping the link again. You can join the link. You can click and join in the conversation. You can ask me any question about like, any question. Yeah, I think when it comes to Nigeria, I think we're very confusing. We mix like the American culture and the British culture together. Like we're kind of like Nigeria. There's this joke. Nigeria build hi Haja from Toronto, 30 degrees. Okay. In Nigeria, what's the weather here? I'm trying to get the weather cast. It's actually on this phone. I can actually do that, but yeah, let's see. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get the actual number to give to you guys. Mm, weather. I don't have weather up on this. I do. I'm coming. It's 27 degrees here. Hey girl, my girl in the building. Hey Krista, I miss you.
Hello, hello, hello. First of all,
How
I
you
just
doing,
want to
sis?
say thank you for your support on my YouTube channel. I really do appreciate it. Um, I I've just been, just trying to take care of my mental health. Um, but I do have a few things I wrote down about the videos. I
Okay.
wrote some notes. Um, I have some notes.
Okay. Give
So
it
as
to us,
far
sis.
so as far as the woman who calls out the husband's baby mama, these are just my opinions. These are just my
Yeah.
opinions. They're not facts.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
to me, she looked very foolish. I felt like she was talking too long to the side chick on the phone. Um, she stayed with the husband for too long. Um, she should have corrected them both, being the side chick and the husband, because I believe in being fair. You know, if you're going to correct one, correct the other. Um, she let the side chick verbally disrespect her to me. And I don't believe that she was originally calling for clarity, more so a viral moment. So in my personal opinion, I don't think that she was exactly trying to solve a problem or to effectively communicate. I genuinely believe that it was simply for a moment because she then involved the entire world in her problem. And with the side chick, the side chick, I believe, was asking her for some information. Like the wife has loyalty to her, but
Yeah.
the wife was asking questions about his brother or her brother, and she refused to give that information, but
Mm-hmm.
in turn still knew the names of her children. So it's just like, how are you knowing the name of my children and you're unwilling to give this information? Okay, fine, you're unwilling to give information, but then you want me to divulge and give you information? That's not how that works. And
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like overall she was word vomiting too much to this person. And
Yeah.
I believe that I don't know. It was uncomfortable for me to see. It was like secondhand embarrassment, you know? It was like
Yeah.
secondhand embarrassment because as a wife, personally, I'm not if said side chick and I, if we're not truly coming together to compare notes to one another to try to tackle the situation so we can attack this one man
Mm-hmm.
versus woman, if we're not coming together to give each other's notes, I have nothing to say to you.
Yeah.
There's no reason for me to come and talk to you and this and that. Like it was so uncomfortable for me to watch. And then I believe it was the video about modern women are not real women. So
Sorry, guys. I can't help that. When every time I think about a video, it just cracks me up.
okay, I told you that both my husband and I, we watch you. You know, I have him watching you now. So we specifically watched that video together, and he shared his thoughts with me, and I shared mine. And
Huh?
one of the things that my husband was saying is that the women that he may not want him. That's what my husband says. And
Yeah.
so he needs to quote unquote aim lower, so to speak. And his disappointment and or his anger is seemingly misplaced. So what my husband said to me
Mhm.
was, when it comes to guys, sometimes if they cannot get who they want or the caliber of women they want, they then in turn blame the entire gender of women. They generalize about all women when that's not necessarily true. And so I find that to be interesting. And then it's also just like, what is a woman to him in the first place? Because it simply sounds like a woman to him, a woman to him is a woman in which he is able to walk all over, a woman in which he is able to simply overpower or have some form of false authority, so to speak. Um,
Mhm.
he seems like he's the kind of guy who would embarrass the woman that he's with and enjoy power tripping. Like that's just the kind of person that he seems to be. And my husband said this. I didn't say it, but my husband said this. My husband said he doesn't necessarily look like a golden ticket himself for him to have, he doesn't necessarily look too nice himself to have all of these expectations and things like that. I didn't say that, my husband did. I don't talk about, I'm not. Um but yeah, so I just found it interesting because again, it's just like, what is a woman supposed to be like anyway to you? And what really got me personally, one thing that got me with this situation was the fact that he was talking about the fact that he was looking in church. And he was talking about how, I believe he stated that women in church, the women that he came in contact with in church, they are not the women that he wants, or whatever the case is. Here's the thing about women in church. Some of the women in church, at least from my personal experience, they are not like the women of the last century. They're not like the women of the last decade. There are modern women in church. So for him to go into church and to think that he's just going to find someone who, I don't know, find someone who's going to be at his beck and call. This is a new millennium. This is a new year. And I don't care if it's a woman from university. I don't care if it's a woman from church. I don't care if it's a woman from the neighborhood. Women today are not like the women that were in the 70s,
Yeah.
80s, you know. So I feel like he made a fool of himself, and the very essence, okay, the very essence of him stating at the beginning of the video, I shouldn't say this, and many people probably don't want to say this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway. You knew that what you were saying was foolish in the beginning, and you went ahead to continue to make a fool out of yourself. Like, dude, gosh, like, I don't know. I don't know. But, like, and I'm not sure if this was from this week or last week, but Taraji P. Henson's response to me, um,
That's
Taraji
right.
she looked nuts to me. And the only reason I say she looked nuts was because I just feel like she could have taken that on the chin. And what I mean by that is there's this conversation about how Keith Lee is not an A-list celebrity, and how Taraji P. Henson is upper echelon. Okay, I get that completely. So
Mhm.
because of that, I felt as though she could have just sat this one out and just let him get his 15 minutes if that's what he was after. It's just at the
Mhm.
same time, I understand both sides. I'm not full on Keith Lee, and I'm not full on Taraji. I understand both sides. I just also feel like she looked a little nuts to me with just paying any attention to that. You know what I mean? Like, you were the one with the microphone in your hand. You were the one who was the host. You were the one who, it was almost like it was her show, commanding
Yeah.
the room and this and that. So because you were in that position, you have no business addressing anybody who was not in that position that you were in. You know, some
Yeah.
people say like paying them dust or something like that. That's exactly what she should have done. Instead of responding, I just felt like, Taraji, you should have just set this one out. Like, let people say what they're going to say, because remember,
Mhm.
she is an A-list celebrity. She's used to the rumors. She's used to people saying stuff. She's used to all those things.
Mhm.
I'm not saying she should not have defended her name. I just beg the question, is he worth defending your name to begin with? Does he bring you money? Does he bring you opportunity? Does he bring you any of those things? If not, he's not worth even breathing on. Okay, that's just how I felt about the situation. But, like, yeah. Oh, there was one thing also I wanted to say. So I believe it was the video about the logic. Men are not more logical than
More
women.
logical. Yeah.
Yes. So, okay. So at the end of the video, I know you said you weren't laughing at her. At the end of the video, there was a woman who lives with autism. So I made a comment in the comment section. So I live on the spectrum as well. I understood what she was saying in reference to, she just came at it in another angle, if that makes any sense. So, like, everybody else was speaking about it from romantic standpoint or
Size.
whatnot. Yes,
Yeah.
and she was coming from like she was coming from like a point of, simply saying, I may not articulate this correctly either, but she was basically saying having empathy for a person with autism because of logic that may not make sense at all, but I can kind of understand what she was saying. But I definitely appreciate you, just making that clear that you weren't laughing at her because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that I brought something to the conversation.
Thank you so much. Like, thank you so. You know how much I love you, and I always love having you here. I want to talk about the autism lady. The reason why I laugh at that point, you guys know I can't really hide my expression. My face says a lot. And when I was lost, I was like, I was listening to her, and I had to. My brain has to click. Like, wow, what was I watching? I could easily cut that part out and don't include it in the video. But I knew, like, I can be that way sometimes. Maybe that's why I even chuckled that way, because sometimes I can talk and then I'll take it to a different point. And people are like, what were
Yeah,
we saying again? It happens to me, and I could see my some part of me in way she was talking and how she took the conversation to somewhere else, and that was why I intentionally left it,
yeah,
because I just feel like there are some people like us there. So I
yeah,
feel like it came up like I was laughing at her, but it was just me. I was lost in thoughts, and I was like,
yeah,
"What like
yeah,
what again? What was I watching? What's the conversation again?" And
yeah,
that's why I chuckled and I laughed. So it wasn't directly at her, because it happens to me. If you watch my
yeah,
even my old videos, you will see that it's almost like I rumble, like
yeah,
and that's why the way I do my video so that I can stay in thoughts to calculate what I want to, or else if I keep coming in, out, I'll take people to somewhere else in the
yeah,
conversation. So
yeah,
yeah, so that was it. So I do appreciate that. And you know how I feel about your own opinion so much. Then the that guy, every time I think about it, it makes me laugh. The real woman. I feel like first of all, he's a child in a
yeah,
man's body. He's a
yeah.
child. And he keeps saying real women. But the truth is that there are people that honestly think this way. There are men that honestly think this way, that a woman's hobby should be cleaning, cooking, rearing children. There are men that honestly, I there's this app that there's this app that is almost like Omega. You know the Omega app where people just randomly just connect with people and you talk.
Okay. Yes, yes.
Sometimes I do that just for fun, because I personally I actually like the way my people talk, people's opinion, people. So sometimes I mean, people do that, and I'm trying to edit a video or do something. So I remember it, but it's not Omega, it's another app. I was on the app and I swipe. Somebody swiped on me and I looked up. The guy was like, "Ah, you're beautiful." And I was like, "Oh, are you married?" I was like, "Are you looking for a wife?" Like, I like playing this. I was like, "Are you looking for a wife?" It was like, yeah. I was like, "So you came to this app to look for a wife? Interesting. What do you need a wife to do for you?" You know, the type of conversation we have. But I was getting it started. I was like, "So what kind of why do you need a wife?" Well, like, "Oh, I need somebody that will take care of me. I'm lonely. I'm all that." And I'm like, "Okay, I don't want to get married.
Yeah,
I don't need a husband. I don't want to get married. I'm not interested in marriage. I don't believe in marriage. Marriage is a scam." This man took his time and was preaching, trying to convince me so hard that I need marriage, that a woman, that's like, "Oh, that means you're not a woman. If marriage is not something you aspired for, you should enjoy." Hi, never say more. Like, if marriage is not something you aspire more, then you should enjoy taking care of your man. I was like, no, I don't want anybody in my space. So there are a lot of men that honestly believe that in that conversation. I remember there was this friend of mine. He's married to a little bit older than me, and we just reconnected after years. We knew why we were in the unit, so we just reconnected, and we're like trying to catch up, like, what's happening? Oh my god. It went up. It brought this conversation of having a child, and I was like, you know what? Honestly, because in my society, me saying I don't want a child is not okay. it's not a normal conversation. So I was like, it was not like, oh, you don't have a child, yes, God is going to do it for you. But I was like, no, 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 don't pray that. I don't want it. Pray for other things for me, God. I want to travel. I want to be able to see the world. Pray for me to have easy visa, get a lot of visa or a new passport or something. Not that. That's not in the equation and all that. Pray for more money so that I can travel, not children. I don't need children. And this guy, he says with a like, no, don't say that. Does your husband know? You say, oh, like, yeah, he knows. And he was trying so. You see that thing I'm doing now? I've moved the conversation.
It's hey,
You
it's
know,
all
like
right.
I was like, oh, your husband should not hear that, or this is not. And I was like, I don't want, honestly, like, honestly, genuinely. Well, like, you can't say that you cannot be happy. Like, you need that food. Oh, like, honestly, the question you should be asking me is that, are you happy? Are you genuinely happy? And if I say I'm happy, that's it. The case should end. Not you trying to convince me that I don't need a child. So, do you see what time it is? I'm still in bed. I've not had my bath. And if I have a child, I don't have this luxury. I've seen people around me how they struggle
Oh yeah.
with raising their child. I'm not saying I love children, but I don't want that. I can't take that burden anymore. And he
Oh
was
yeah.
like, no, he was trying. This is a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine. He was trying his best. And at the point, I just kept quiet in the conversation.
Oh yeah.
I was like, hmm. I like, you can't come and get me pregnant. I don't want, I don't
Yeah.
want.
Oh
So
yeah.
I've said what I said. Don't pray that prayer for me. That's not something I align with anymore and all
Yeah.
that. I was like, oh, what do you do now? Like, oh, I do YouTube full time now because he knew when I was working doing 9 to 5. Like, I'm doing YouTube now full time. I know that because I was about running up the call, and he was like, oh, really? Let me go and see what you do there. I was like, the type of conversation we're having now, you can't get what I do there. Like, you're going to cry, you're going to
Yeah.
tussle yourself
Oh
when
yeah.
you get there. Don't
Oh
bother
yeah.
clicking on it. He was like, no, he wants to go check it out. I was like, okay, go, go.
Yeah.
And I don't know what video he watched. He came back weeks later. It was like, hmm, you've gone far. Like, hi, Benita. It was like, you've gone far in this, your thought process. And it's like, you have a lot of women like that, things like you. I was like, and that was what I didn't get here in Nigeria because a lot of women are maxing it up.
Oh
They
yeah.
can't say it out the way I'm saying it, blunt, direct. I don't want. A
Oh
lot of
yeah.
women will not say it that way. It was like, I'm like, why do you think mothers cannot wait for school to resume? This summer break now is only a couple of days, and they are just like, ha! School should resume on time because I need to send this child back to school. Why? Because
Yep.
they can't stand it. They want
Yep.
their alone time, and I'm getting that for free.
Oh yeah.
I said, if I choose to be a mother, my child will not leave my side.
Yeah.
I'm that type of mom.
Yeah.
I said, so for you to have a child and you can't wait for the child to go to school and all that, like that means low key as a mom, you silently cannot tolerate your child. And if you
Yeah.
can't tolerate your child, then you have no business having a child.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that actually goes into Project 2025 for the US.
Oh, that's
One of
another
my biggest
conversation.
Yeah, one of my biggest things, obviously, much respect to everyone as far as the different communities and things like that here in the
Okay.
US. I can only speak as a woman and I can only speak from a woman's point of view. One of my biggest gripes with Project 2025 is simply taking away women's rights.
Mhm.
I believe it was 2022 when they turned over Roe v. Wade in reference to abortions and just women having a choice to their bodies.
Mhm.
And with Project 2025, it is said to actually attack things like birth control, attack things like certain exams and different things like that. And I'm just like, you guys are going and like this is it's when something is so horrible and so horrid, like you have no words, like you legit
Yeah.
have no words for how horrible it is. it's that horrible. And I just have a feeling that many people are not taking it seriously. Like the information is out there for us now, but
Uh-huh.
people are not taking it seriously. And I feel as though when people take it seriously, it's going to be too late. November is not far away. November is when we're supposed to cast our votes. November is when we are supposed to have a new, just the election overall. I want to say I'm kind of nervous for us, but at the same time, to be quite frank with you, I'm just not looking forward to it. I'm just not looking forward to it because it's something that's just so serious. I'm not looking forward to it because you have one side taking it serious and then you have another side that's not, that's thinking, oh, it's months from now, so whatever, whatever. We are literally we are 3 to 4 months shy away from November.
Yeah.
So overall, I read some of it. I read some
Mm.
of it for sure. I read some of it. Everything, it's pretty much just attacking. It's pretty much attacking. I don't want to sound racist when I say this. It's attacking everyone who's not a white man. Everyone who's not a white man who is in position of power, that's pretty much who it's attacking. And I'm just not looking forward to it. I really am not. And I just hope that people are truly paying attention. Um, because there are a lot of things that are hidden in plain sight. And I believe that Project 2025 was also one of those things that were hidden in plain sight. All you have to do is truly look it up. But you have people that don't even want to do research on that. So a part of me is thankful that there are TikToks out there that are summarizing everything, but there's also a part of me that is concerned. Um, I'm kind of concerned as well because for people to do summaries and for people to not actually do their own research, I feel like we are in trouble just right there, based off of the fact that you want people to kind of spoon feed you the information. So overall, I enjoyed this week's topics. I enjoy your content always, and
Thanks, sis.
I just appreciate you, Miss Destiny.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that's Project 24 for me. When I saw it, because most of the time people I get, in fact, I have a rant video I need to do because some people are kind of, some African American ladies are kind of, they're coming for me saying that why am I so focused on what affects the African American woman? Oh, I'm trying to do the content I do for money grab and all that.
Hmm.
And my response is that go look me up. Like go back to 2021, 2022. In fact, I started doing TikTok response even before YouTube started paying me back to back 2020, 2021. And it wasn't for the money.
Yeah.
It's just who I am. I did mass communication in school. I won't go and do mass communication in school if I'm not interested in media, spreading information. That is
Yes.
something I am naturally passionate about. But for some people to think that, oh, it's for money grab. Anyway, that's for the rant video that it's coming out. That because I was so pissed when I saw it. I was like, as much as I don't just cover just African American women, the truth is that as a black woman in Africa, I got to know a lot of the struggles that we don't even identify with here. And I can relate because whether we like it or not, we want to say da 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 da. Every white person will treat you like a black person, whether you're in America, Caribbean, and they will treat you before you open your mouth to say, "Oh, I'm an American." They will treat you like a black person. They don't want to know who you are. It's when they now know, oh, you're from American, they might treat you a little bit different. Or like, okay, this one is not from a primitive area than Africa. But first off, the first thing they see you, they'll think we're sisters already. They don't know we're from two different parts of the world. So, and that's one thing I feel like as women, we need to start getting it out of our head and say that, especially as black women, that we should, rather than us trying to bring each other down and all this thing came from me not putting people's name on my video. I can't. I've had issues. I don't compare myself with anybody. I've had issues where my
So I defended you on that. I felt like it was my duty to do that. Okay. So when I saw it was a comment specifically, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, right here, right now.
Yeah.
I said to them, I said there was an instant in which she did have names before, but then the creator stated that Destiny sent hate her way. And I
Yeah.
said, I said it's in her best interest and of her benefit to keep it the way that she has it now. She does not want that to happen again. And
100%.
and they were just going on, and I just let them argue amongst themselves. Obviously, no disrespect to anyone else. It's just for me personally speaking, if I know that if I know that someone is saying something wrong, especially about a person who actually has integrity, you know what I mean? Like integrity and values and morals and just like you have it's like broadcast journalistic integrity, is what you exercise. So it's just one of those things where if you're going to say something about the creator, at least make sure that you're at least halfway right about what you're saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like for them to say those things in the comment section personally, like I said, I don't know, it was like a knee jerk reaction, like an involuntary
Mhm.
type thing. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. You clearly haven't been here that long because you would have known what is going on and why she does it that way. If you feel so entitled to know such things, just go on TikTok and type in some keywords or something. You know what I mean? Like it's not that hard. But again, I just definitely wanted to say that because I didn't think that was fair.
Thank you so much. Like I do appreciate. I think I saw the comment where you were defending me, and for me, I can see the other creators that tag people and all that. They might not have gone through what I've gone through, and I understand everybody's ways are different. But just like the lady that was calling the side chick, if you go through the comment section, they were calling her out. Some people will literally go to a video and like, "Oh, you're dumb." That's not what I want to spread. I'm not trying to spread hate to anybody. And I can say, okay, I'll put title on this one and put title on this one. I don't even know the videos that will do well. It's the algorithm. I don't have control over that. And I don't have control over people and how people react to the video. Yes, I said, oh, the woman, but if you go through the comments of that video, you see some people are using really strong words for her and all that. And I don't have control over that. So I will not do something where but YouTube suspended my channel for a week. I could not post. That was sometime last year. And I had to take that a lot. If you go back to some of my videos from last year, you will notice a lot of jump cuts, jump cuts, jump cuts. I had to go back and cut out a lot of videos that has named on it. Like, it was a lot of work for me, but I had to do it because I don't know what video would do well. And the person was like, "Oh, you brought hate to me." Some things can be positive, some things can be negative. But when I see that the particular creative person, "Oh, I love her," I go back and I put their name on that comment, not even pin it, because I don't want people with ill intentions to go on and drag drag the person on it. That's not the intention. If you're a content creator, I've had a couple of content creators that reached out to me like, "Oh, hi Destiny, I saw you use my content. I would like you if you could just put my name on it." I even put the name on the title. It doesn't take anything away from me. It doesn't take away to the number of views that's coming to my channel or the people that are still going to watch my channel. It doesn't take away from me. But I'm not going to put other people's life and mental. And some of the content I post, some of these people, they take down these videos. They don't want the video up anymore from their own page. And I will now go out there and put it out there and put their name out there. So
Yeah.
it was really and I can't, if I do, damn it. If I don't, damn it. And right now I'm just like, F it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's talk about, I was really pissed about it. I was like, clearly you're not for me. Clearly you're not be watching this channel because so I mention it once in a while on my videos that this is the reason why this is the video. Even if you come to the live, every live I usually address this issue every time. Because last week somebody still asked me, I still addressed it. So talking about Project 2025, a lot of the times we focus on the wrong things as people, especially as women, and especially as Black women. I'm calling us out. We focus on the wrong things and channel the energy on the wrong thing and the wrong people. This project 2025, if this thing gets passed, a lot of people say, "Oh, is it happening in the US?" One thing I know for sure, anything that happens in the Western world trickles down to Africa,
Oh yeah. Oh
to the
yeah.
continent. Whether we want to accept it or not, whether we want to be ignorant to it or not, if it's happening there, it will happen worse here.
Oh
We
yeah.
already don't have rights to our body already here in my country, Nigeria. We don't have rights to our body. The only time a child can be get rid of is only when the life of the mother is at stake. If you get pregnant, you will have that child.
Oh my goodness.
And that is why we have a lot of young girls, even girls that were SA, get married to their abusers. Because when it has happened, they'll say, you know what? Just come marry and come out. Just come and marry her. Because she cannot give birth to a bastard. There's several cases like that.
Yeah.
There are, several, there are several cases of little children, children in their teens, in well,
Oh yeah.
crazy
It's a
enough.
list. It's definitely a list. It's definitely a list. I'm my mind is everywhere. But yeah.
When I was in high school, I think that my classmate, a child should be like probably 23 now or so. When I was in high school, there was this girl, she was the pastor's daughter, but she was fast. She was fast naturally, but who was she fast with at that young age? A grown man. But she didn't know better. She was a child that the man knows better. But even though our society does not say anything wrong with things like that. So when you talk about we here, we're still trying to fight how women will have rights to their body. And we're using America as the reference point to say, oh, look at America, women have right to their body, da 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 da. Da. And now they want to take it away from you people. Which mouth? How do you want to say it?
Yeah.
It's going to even be harder.
Yep.
I've not been able to read it because you guys know I can read. I can read my book. If it's not audiobook, it's hard for me to read.
Yeah,
I'm
I
going to
have to
spend all
break it
day.
up. I have to break it up like day by day by day. Like I'm still not done whatsoever. But just from the little pieces I did read, it's like for me personally, it's like a horror book, like one of those scary books with like a scary story. It's
Yeah.
like you read a little bit at a time and then you have to come back to it, but you're nowhere near done because you haven't even gotten to the meat and potatoes of what the story is supposed to be about. That's how I
Wow.
feel about this entire thing. Like, I feel like I'm never going to get done with it because I read something and I'm horrified and I'm like, okay, I'm going to put it down. I don't come back to it for another few days. It's just
Yeah.
me putting it down, picking it up, putting it down and picking it up. And I'm just like, at the end of the day, I just personally feel like whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I just feel like as the people, we just need to make sure that we are staying informed. That's the only thing that I think. Staying
Yeah.
informed and educated, that's the best thing that we can do.
100%. 100%. We need to do that as people. And I feel like when it comes to politics, it's almost like the best of the evil. You have to
Yeah.
pick the best of the evil because none of them is worthy of
Oh
it.
yeah.
But you have to now ask yourself which one is the best evil, yeah, that you can
Yeah.
deal with and you can dine with. And I didn't know like the American system had more than two political
Yes.
parties. I was
Independent.
shocked by that. I
Yeah.
was
I
shocked
don't.
by that. I was like, I
Yeah. I
never
don't
knew that.
understand why people don't even pay independent any mind. You know what I mean? Like, I just personally feel like I don't know. Like, I love my
Some,
country. I love my country,
somebody
but
said something in the comment section that um one of the reasons why they don't pay mind to them, one because of independent the party or whatever does not have money. Two, the fact that if they vote for the independent party, it's almost like they're throwing their vote away because their vote will not count, will not mean anything. But here's my own say: if so many people believe in the independent party
yep,
and stop thinking that way, they'll give them the run for their money,
yep,
with or without money, with or without funds. And there's something we do here in my country, and it really pisses me off. They keep saying, "Oh, this party's already won." Like in our head, we already have the party that has won, without even putting the effort to see what happened. Even though, yeah, if you put the effort, whatever happens to you. In fact, people are advised not to go to the poll when there is election. So I don't know. Me, it's low key. The fact that I knew that the right to abortion is taken out from it, I'm not ready. That part alone scares me,
Yeah.
bothers me. There's an interview out there of persons who put it together, and if I remember, he explained it in extent detail. Yes, I've been watching a lot of videos on it. Like I've been watching a lot of videos on this project 2025 because I really want to get all the bits and pieces and all that. But one thing I also saw some group of people that are strongly supporting it, and I was like, hmm.
They will. There are people out there that, yes, there are people out there that
I'm
do.
like, I don't know what else, but the fact that you're taking women's rights away, I'm like, no, it's not something I should. I like that just scared me. Yeah, they have only two main parties. Currently, none of them are any good. Yeah. Mm-mm. So I think Van is from Canada, and I actually think they have just two parties. But I think on that video, somebody was saying you guys have over three. I think about four different political parties, independent and one other one. They mentioned one other one. I was like, I never knew that, honestly.
Yeah,
Honestly.
I've only growing up, I've only heard of independent, Democratic, and Republican. Those are the only ones that I've heard growing up. But it's just overall, I can understand what they mean though, as far as the independent party, because they may never win. I get it completely. I just also feel like, it's a crap show. It's a circus. It's a circus to me. It's nothing but a circus. And so I just, like I said, I definitely just hope that we all just stay informed, because one thing no one can take away from you is knowledge. No one can take knowledge away from you if you continue to stay informed, continue to be in the know,
Yeah.
because there are some things that I truly believe are simply hidden in plain sight. Some people just some people just refuse to dig further or really look into what's really going on, or
Mhm.
there are even hints of different things that are going on. Like for example with TikTok, they say we only have a few more months left on TikTok, supposedly. And now they're saying Biden has been trying to use that in his campaign or something about, oh, I'm not going to let TikTok go away, blah, blah, blah. Just stupid stuff, in my personal
Mhm.
opinion, that just, I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but compared to other things, I'm just like, dude, like, that's what you come up with? Like, that's what you come up with? Like, you need to be more concerned about your health. Be concerned about your health.
Why is it still
And then,
running?
look, if I had answers, I would tell you. But with Trump as well, considering the fact that you have immunity now, you have immunity now.
So it can do anything. It can do anything. That's scary. That's another scary video I saw. I was like, no way.
I'm gonna be real though. I'm not surprised. You know, as as a black woman, I'm genuinely not surprised. I'm not surprised, to say the least. To be quite frank with you, if anything, I guess you can say I'm relieved. And I say I'm relieved because of this. I say I'm relieved because of this. I'm relieved at the fact that everything was said in a court of law. Everything is now out in the open. So there is no longer talk about, oh, he can get over because he's the president, or, oh, because of his last name, he can do this and he can do that. We already had these theories in our head that he can get away with whatever he wants because he's Trump.
Yeah.
However, now in a court of law, it's for everyone to see now. For everyone to see, he it's not a secret anymore. You know, um, like, it's out in the open now. I'm relieved that it's now a public judgment. It's now a public situation where it's, I'm relieved. I'm relieved, honestly.
Wow.
Thank you so
Wow.
much.
Thank you, sis. Thank you. You know, like you're running away.
Oh no, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
uh hearing you that you're really, I knew when Trump was having the whole court case, and I was like, nothing's going to happen to him.
Yep,
He's a he's a white man. Nothing's
yep,
going to happen to him. He's one of, even before he became the president, he was one of the most powerful white men in America.
yep,
So he has everybody in his pocket, and he was doing all the things he was, even when he got elected and a lot of videos evidence came out that, oh, he SA and all that, women, nothing happened to him. So why
yep,
now, why this one? So I knew nothing will happen to him, but the fact that the system, the judiciary system, is making a law to protect whatever that will be done as a price, that just scares me,
yeah,
because that means you can do anything out of being a personal vendetta, try to get rid of your opponent, anything, and don't face the consequences of it.
yep,
And that means, come to think of it, that just gives me the vibe that, are we really in democracy? Like, because they keep saying, oh, it's the democratic freedom of, are we really free? Because they keep telling us that we have freedom of speech, freedom of movement, freedom of, but really, really, let's think about it.
yeah.
Do we really have our freedom? Because even here on YouTube, we're very careful what we say.
Oh yeah, censorship. Yep.
Exactly, they're still censoring us. Even how we move, they still control how we move to a large extent. I saw a video. God, I think I saw that video and I was so boiling. I saw a video because whether we like it or not, we're still very, very controlled. Especially those of us in Africa. So if you're an African or a black person, you are still very, very much controlled by the power that have been all over the world. And that just really scared me because I feel like everything starts from the United States. No shades to United States, but everything, once it picks up there, it just trickles down to everybody.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
understand.
really scares me, like, oh, because once the United States puts that to law, other presidents start having their ideas in their head.
I understand. I
Like,
definitely
oh,
understand.
okay, the United States was, they did this law, and they will come with the same reasons why they put those type of law in place. Oh, it's to protect the president. The president, a former United States president, cannot go to jail. Da, 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 da. Those ones too, they will bring it up on their own platform and to become a thing. Even though here in my country, it's a thing already. I've not seen any president that was persecuted for anything.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, not no 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 no.
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go there. I need you to check October 2020.
Okay.
Look it up.
Okay.
I need you to look NSAS.
Okay.
I used to have videos of those things, but I took them down.
Let me
Those
see if I
things,
got my pen. I'm
oh,
writing. I'm writing.
and then when you look at it, look Lucky Toll Gate October, Lucky Toll Gate NSAS. Put those two words together. If you do Google search, it will pop up. And then look the people that runs it, the Lucky Toll Gates, and then look the person that owns it or the person that runs it, the father's name and who the father is. That's all I
Okay.
can say. That's all
Okay.
I can say.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
You're like you're like I'm gonna go too far. I'm gonna go too far.
Yeah, I can take it
Yeah.
back. Luke answers October 2020, October
Okay.
20th, 2020
Okay.
is part of the answers. Lekki Toll Gate,
Okay.
and then the people that runs Lekki Toll Gates.
Okay. Spell that for me.
Lekki is Lekki.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
The people that runs it, who its father is.
Okay.
That's the
Okay.
president of that's the president of Nigeria. I can tell you the
Okay.
father before. Just go find out what happened in Lekki Toll Gates.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I got some homework from you.
Yeah. So it's really crazy how nothing
Yeah.
can be done politically. But I don't know. The way my mind, I keep telling myself, and I keep having this conversation with my friends, family. I'm like, whether I would like it or not, these politicians, they need us, the people. Or else they can easily just walk into power and say, I'm the president, right?
Yep.
So that means we have a level of power to a large extent.
Mm.
That's why they will go out of the way to do campaign, show up to
Yep.
impress us.
Yep. Yep.
So why are we not realizing the power we have?
Oh yeah.
Because when it's time for election, they become like a puppy.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're here for you, we're here for you, we're here for you. So why can't we as a people capitalize on it and say, you know what, we're going to look out for our best interests?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. For sure.
But all I hear us saying, because not just in the US, what I hear us saying is that, oh, they already won, they have the power, they already know what they are doing. Okay, if they know what they are doing, if they've already won as we claim they already won,
Yeah.
why are they campaigning?
Right.
Those people
Yeah.
care about us. For them to come to our level, try to do grassroots, try to be relatable during times of election, that means we have a very strong power.
Mm.
So why is it that generally is being downplayed of how much
Yeah.
power we have as citizens of a country?
Yeah.
Because we've been kind of brainwashed low key to feel like our vote doesn't count, our voice doesn't matter. But these high and mighty politicians, when it's time for election, they come to you.
Oh yeah. For
They
sure.
say all the right things. Why? They could easily, they have that much power to just easily take power. Why are they not easily taking the power? Why do they still have to come back to us?
Oh yeah.
That just really got me thinking, like, why?
Oh yeah.
Um, what, Vita, what are you saying? Vita said, yeah, this it's the true story. You haven't heard about it. I think it was churches.
Whoa. Church's chicken. Are you guys talking
Really?
about Church's chicken? What?
What? Let me go back to the comment section. Vita said, the lady who popped the lady who popped the lady at the drive over chicken.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh no, I need to go back. I'm sorry. I need to.
Oh no 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 no. You're okay. I'm wanting to know what's going on now.
um, this is what she said. The lady who popped. Vita, am I missing something?
Are you saying popped as in pew pew?
Yeah, that's what she said. Seems like this year's US scene looks like a chess piece before moving by unseen hand. I won't even be surprised if projected for was blown up by the. Okay, yeah, this is another conspiracy that is going on. People
Okay.
saying that the other party is trying to put fear on people so that they don't vote for Trump
Yeah, I
and
heard
all that.
that. Yeah, I heard that.
And Victor, come, girl, come clarify yourself, sis. Please, what last with the lady that popped the lady at over chicken? What's that? Because I went back and I'm not seeing how that conversation came to be. What lady? Bunny, hey girl. Bunny knows what she's talking about. So we're lost here. We're lost here.
It's
Krista,
okay.
one of us were lost here. Like, okay, what chicken lady? Like, democracy is the worst type of because it exactly. I agree with that. Yeah, yes, it's a true story. You haven't heard about it. What, girl? I need answers at this point now. I think that's the one where the
Oh my
daughter.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
You guys, see, you guys are
Yes.
hearing this all gist.
Yes. Bunny says pandering to get votes. I could not agree more. I could not agree more.
Me, I'm still very concerned about the chicken lady.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Over chicken, that's what took out of the Over chicken.
Oh,
Okay. I haven't heard it has to start locally, vote for the neighborhood. Okay. I agree it has to start locally. I feel like generally it shouldn't be start from somewhere, like everybody should be able to hold down their vote. Apparently the lady Vita is so invested in this lady and the chicken lady. I mean now I'm invested in this story too. Apparently the lady at the driveway messed up her order. Oh my god.
church's
Church
chicken.
employee. Oh my goodness. I think I know what Vita is talking about. A lady started an argument with a clerk at church. His church is like a fast food or something.
Yes, it is. Church's is a fast food place. Yes.
And then when the clerk lady stepped out, hey, you see why America, I'm scared of the people's place. The people will just have pim just casually. Hello, though. Casually. What is the pim doing in your car? Because I don't understand. I don't understand. Because you are just hoping somebody will vex you so that you just
Some of us, some of us, okay, some of us, we have it for protection. We really do have it for protection. You have other people here who are just trigger happy. Some of us
no,
call it trigger happy.
I understand. Everybody now, everybody's protecting and protecting because some people are losing it, and then the other people are saying, "You know what? I have to protect myself," and then everybody's carrying pim everywhere. Huh? Oh God. Mm,
Well, thank you so much for having me on, and it is such a blessing to
thank you,
just to see
sis.
you again and a blessing to be able to simply witness your growth. Congratulations on
So much.
over 52,000 subscribers. I remember when you were in the 30,000s. Now you're all the way up there. So you're doing great. Any advice for me? Because you know I have a YouTube channel. So let me know. Cause and you know we both are in the beauty community. We both are
Yeah.
in the beauty community. So what advice would you say?
Can I talk to you privately?
Of course, of course,
Okay.
of
Okay.
course.
We'll
Oh
do
my goodness,
private.
where's your dog?
She just went out with her dada, with my
Oh,
husband.
okay. Okay. Well, again, thank you
Hmm.
so much for having me. Thank you again for
So
making
much,
your
sis.
your projects. And until next time.
Hi, sis. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, Krista. Always a pleasure having you. Always a pleasure. Like, woo. Krista is just the best. Hi, everybody. Hi, AC, Bella. Like, it's just crazy. Whoa. Oh, I didn't ask. Oh God, I didn't ask Krista about Sharon. I really wanted to stop the Sharon thing and all that. I'm going to drop the link. Let me get the link out again. I'm going to drop the link, and guys, if you have something to say, even for the church chicken lady, please. I won't mind to. I think I not get the story though. Well, yeah, you can click on the link and join in the conversation. Hi, Bunny. Hey, girl. How you doing? Did you go to the gym today, girl? Because you're fire. He's just crazy. Krista, thank you so much, girl. Always fun having you. Oh, hey. This story is just wild. Like, over messing order on driveway. Like, it's crazy. Anybody coming up? Hi, AC. I saw you in the building a couple of minutes ago. How you doing, sis? I guess you're not available today. You're at work or something. You said that last week. What's up, guys? I need somebody. Guys, I'm dropping the link again. Click on it and join in the conversation. I really want to talk about the Sharon Ooja, the Nigerian actress that got married less than 5 months of knowing a partner. Hey, sis. Hi, AC. Okay, girl. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I still have about 30 minutes to go. So that marriage for me personally is just red flag. Wow, wow, popping up everywhere. That marriage. Not wishing out bad. What time is it over there? It is very late. It's this is the time. 1:35 at 9:35 as it 1 p.m. Okay, Bunny, I'm waiting. It's really late. The other time I was doing it very late at night, and yeah, the light would go off and all that. So that's why I pushed it back earlier. It happened in Tennessee. Wow. Yes, like I mean, probably I'll do a poll, and I would like you guys to give suggest time frame you guys feel like is best for this live. Really, Krista? Krista, what do you think about? Are you serious? That's crazy, though. Over chicken. Over chicken. Hmm. The screen was captured from someone's ring. Really? Wow. Wow. I think at this point, it's safe to say that in the US, if somebody offends you, just keep your mouth. Don't just say anything because you don't even know if they are carrying something. What happened to Sharon 7? Sis, what happened to Sharon 7? Yeah, like I feel like in America, like just hush, don't say anything, don't do anything. Honestly, because you don't even know. It's just scary. The worst that will happen here, you will fight. You will do hand to hand, you will tussle, you will wrestle. But pim pim, the people that just pim pim and unalive people randomly like that is the policemen here in Nigeria. And that's because they have access to it. Other than that, if you see somebody with pim pim, let the police self will use the person to shop, like do something. So it's not just that straightforward. It's crazy. I was just asking if Sharon Seven's video was uploaded this week and last week. I had words about it. What video? I didn't see the video you're talking about, sis. Please come up. Come give us the tea. What video is that? Can you imagine? And she said she lives in California and she just assumed that everybody's like the fact that people are walking and moving around society and just randomly like just having a pim pim around. I I fired a pim pim, not even a pim pim, like a whole hunt full pim last year, and it was scary. Yeah, I think at this point it's safe to say that if I'm in the US, I don't think I will even look at somebody like because I've even seen a video of somebody that was pim pim because she was staring. The guy like you're staring like over. Nah, it's not worth it for me. It's not what it. It's not what it. It's not what it. Let me drop the link again. Honestly, for the least things, people just get on. The fact that you didn't create live, but you're taking one, it's just crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. It's just crazy. To be scared. I don't know. There's this fear I already have. The fact that I knew that there are people randomly just carrying the pim pim around. Moving around in the US would be scary for me personally. Very scary. You guys be safe out there. Oh, please be safe out there. Sometimes it's not even, don't just even engage anybody because they may look like they have sense, but they are not okay yet. So just be safe out there. Like, well, yeah, in Nigeria, if you're caught with a pium, automatically the police consider you as a arm robber, like you're a thief. Like they're just going to arrest you. They're just going to put you in. Like you may just end up never coming out from jail ever again if that is ever found in your possession without like. I know there are some people that go have it for license, but they don't like they get license to carry, but you can carry it around. You just have it in your house to protect your property. Um, Bunny, what happened? Saying not connected. Bunny, Bunny, can you exit and come back? I think maybe it's a connection. Since some US need makes me not want to visit. It's crazy. Bunny, girl, can you maybe check your connection? Because it's lagging here. So I'm going to, I don't know what it means. Should I kick off studio edit? No. I don't know if I kick her out, if you'll be able to join again. Okay. If you want to prevent this person from rejoining, okay, please go. I don't want to do, I don't know how this can 100% work. Let me drop the link one more time. Yeah, it's scary to think sometimes the United States to go there and okay. Bunny, we can see you, girl. Ah, I feel like crying. Hey, Bunny. Bunny, we can anybody hear or see Bunny? Maybe it's my own end. Can anybody do that? Guys, please help me. Can you guys hear or see Bunny? Uh, Bunny, why did you check exactly dark here? Bunny, check your connection and maybe the device you're using. Please say it's just check. Okay, so it's not just me. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much. So, what do you guys think about getting married in less than 5 months of knowing your husband to be? What do you guys think? Getting married to a man you know, like you dated him for 2.5 months, you got engaged after 2.5 months and married 2 months later, and saying it was the Holy Spirit that directed you to marry him. Guys, I'd like to know what you guys. I think it's okay, but the age gap, I don't know. Mm, okay. Victor, are you busy? Girl? I would like to really get your opinion. That you come join us and give your opinion. I think love is like a drug and it makes you do stupid things like get married. Okay, sis. Okay, sis. For me, I want to ask you something. Can you know somebody for 5 months and then call that, not even a romantic relationship? Can you know somebody for 5 months and then you call that person your best friend in 5 months? Is that possible? Guys, I'd like to know you guys. Hey, finally, you made it, you made it.
There we go.
Hey, sis.
First of all, you know what happened? My mom was calling
What?
me as soon. My mom was calling me as
Oh,
soon as I got in the studio. Oh my God.
finally you made
First
it,
of
sis.
all,
How are you, girl?
fine. First of all, I want to take. First of all, so I want to take. I want to cut my weave out my head, and I was like, wait. After Destiny's show, I'm gonna do it. But I was so tempted. I was so tempted. I'm not gonna lie. I was
You're
so
done with it.
tempted. I mean, I
You're done.
started, so I have my hat on. So I started a
Okay, it's
little
fine.
bit already.
It's fine.
I'm
It's fine.
over it. It's too hot in New York. It's too hot in New York. This is too much here for
Wow.
New York. Okay?
Wow.
It's too much going on. And oh yeah, I watched your video, the Tinder swindler story. Oh my God.
The part two is coming up after the live.
What happened?
The part two of it is coming up after this live.
Well, I won't even spoil it for the girls, but because because I saw your video and then it took me down a rabbit hole of other videos with the whole thing. And then I went on TikTok to see what the other people were talking about, and I went on Twitter and just don't give men the money. That's it. They need to give you
Whenever
the
they're coming romantically, anyway, just don't part with your money.
That's one thing my mom told me. She said, never give a man money. Never give a man money.
Mm-mm,
Never give a man
mm-mm.
money. You in trouble.
Especially
That's,
money that you cannot part away with, huge amounts of money. Don't do it.
he's a
Don't do
man,
it.
so he's supposed to give you the money.
But he didn't even come in a romantic way. He came in a different
Like
way.
professional. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
because
professional. Like,
romantically, I feel like romantically, you can easily clock it to say,
yeah,
you know what, I can't give a man my money. Like, it's against my ethics and all that. But when it comes to you, like a friend, a professional, somebody like, why can't I? It's just
that's
see,
gotta be a real.
beware of
Hmm.
people that place money in your face and then come around to ask you for money. Beware of them.
Oh
My
yeah,
personal
that's
opinion.
right. That's right. Look, it's so funny because it's a lot of people like in New York. We laugh we like have this joke when you meet somebody and they wear a lot of designer. They wear a lot of designer clothing and everything. More than likely, they live with a lot of people. Like they live in the projects with their grandmother, with their auntie, their sister. The sister got a baby. The auntie has babies, and they're just in a house full of people. They sleeping on the couch. We're like, the more designer the person has, the more likely they're sleeping on the couch
Oh,
because you be surprised. You find out how people are truly living, but they come outside and they present themselves a certain way. You be okay.
my ever said she lives it. With I live.
I swear. So so just a personal story, not to spill too much tea, but yeah, I was
Yeah.
dating a guy, right? I was dating a guy, right? Years ago, like maybe like four. And when when I went to go to his house, his mother was there. His sister was there. The sister's baby was there. The auntie
But the
was
house.
there.
But that was the house.
And then he had his room there. And I was just like, I thought you lived by yourself. He was just like, oh no, I live here. They live with me. I said,
Oh,
I don't think I've
oh.
ever heard from him again. But I was just like, yeah, mm-mm. Yeah, it is against my religion too. Giving a man
It's
money is
against
against
me.
my religion.
It's against me. It's
Right.
against my entire existence. No.
Yeah.
Um
Mm-mm. My family don't believe in that. I don't know. I can't.
mm-mm. It's not it can't work. It can't work for me personally. Like money where, money who?
I don't
Huh.
know.
Even
But
even as a friend, even as a friend, I think maybe I learned that lesson very young in my life. When it comes to money, my mom used to say there's two things my mom always say as a child that I clocked in as a child. My mom said, one, don't live together with your best friend. That's how that friendship would die. She said, don't live together with them or live very close
yeah.
because that is just going to kill the entire relationship.
Yeah.
Two,
I agree.
don't keep out money, don't loan money that you can let go.
Yeah. You're never gonna
Advice to
get
your
that.
friend,
You're never gonna get
like she
that.
said, if the money comes back to you, be happy. If it doesn't come back to you, just note that person and know that. And always bring that money. Anytime the person comes to ask you for money, always refer back to that money. That's the reason
That you
you're not
never
giving
got.
them the one
Yeah.
they're asking for. Then so once you bring back that money, they will not say anything. They will just leave you. So I clocked that very early. I don't give
Mm-hmm.
money that I cannot let go. And as my friends, yes, even like myself and Maria, we stay very close to each other. But some
Mm-hmm.
days we go days without even talking to each other.
Yeah.
There's this respect. In fact, there's this thing we subconsciously do in our friendship. Once it's Friday like this, if we don't go out Friday, or Saturday, Sunday, we don't text each other, we don't call each other. Monday would
Mm-hmm.
any business we have to address, we address it on Monday.
Yeah.
So always keep that because the heart, when you don't see somebody every day, I feel like when you stay with somebody, you see all the tiny little bits of things that eat you, and then there becomes a problem. And that's where
Yeah.
my mom was coming from. Like, don't stay with your best friend because you see their nasty behavior that gets under your skin. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
That's true.
So, so what do you
Yeah.
think about Sharon getting married less than 5 months of knowing her husband?
Wait, who? Oh,
Sharon,
the
yeah, Sharon
Nigerian,
Oda.
the
Yeah,
that's the actress.
actress. Yeah.
If she like it, I love it. If she like if she like it, I love it.
That look, that side eye.
I mean, it's not my life. It's not my life. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. But if you like it, I love it. I'm over it. Okay, because to think about it like this, right?
Yeah.
Shoma married DeVito. So if she like it, I love it. Even though she's been embarrassed, but I will say this: in the case of Shoma and DeVito, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking in my head, and I was just like, yeah, like she could leave and everything, right, and not get married to DeVito. But where would she go? Where would she go? I'm really thinking in my head, like, you know, I mean, maybe she has a plan. Maybe she has a plan. I'm praying she has a plan. Like, okay, think about it like this, right?
Yeah.
If she got a plan, right? Okay, he gonna open me some businesses and it's solely in my name. He can't take it
Yeah.
away, right? If she's putting money off to the side in the bank in her name, in like let's say they have an account here, well, they're in Nigeria, they have an account in the States, right? And if it's
Yeah.
in her name, maybe she has a plan. I'm praying she has a plan. I'm praying.
I hope so too.
I'm
Because
praying she has a plan.
one thing I know about men like that, not
Mm-hmm.
saying that's what they do eat. Men like that, they're never going to let you go and they will never give you enough money so that you can leave them.
Yeah.
They'll put you in that place where you always need them. You all and I feel like that's where he has put her that what else, like you said, where else is she going to go? Because she doesn't even have the financial capacity and even the mental capacity to even say, okay, no, I'm not going to put myself into this
It,
madness
yeah.
and
It's
leave.
sad.
So
It's sad.
Yeah, she should already have money. The,
That's
no, that's the thing. You
yeah.
see, the thing is that people think, Bella is saying that she should
To
already have
already
money.
money.
They've been
Yeah.
together forever.
Forever.
See,
Yup.
see, there's this thing about Bella. I don't know if you're Nigerian, but there's this thing about Nigerian men, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying this coming from my own father. My own father. I'm saying it. My own father was not the average Nigerian. My own father is okay financially. The man gallant is okay, but I can tell you, his wives and children are all financially struggling. My dad does not need anybody to take care of him. That's how comfortable he is in his old age. Can you picture that picture?
Yeah. He
He
gives
doesn't
just enough.
He gives you just enough,
Enough. Yup.
but he won't give you enough to make you stand
Yup.
alone.
Yup. It's
We
true.
see Chioma, like you see my mom growing up, my mom was one person other women look up to envy. Oh, you're married to a rich man. Da 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 da. The money not reach my mama. Oh. It didn't get
Yeah.
to her. It didn't get
Yeah.
to the children. My dad will give you the basic education, roof over your head,
It's
clothing.
true.
It will give you the basic. I remember, I know I'm putting his business out there, but I don't care. I already disowned him as my father, so I don't care. I remember when I finished uni, I went up to him. I have amazing business plan. Like I'm a hustler, girl. Or like
Yeah.
dad, da 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 da. This. My dad look at me. I don't have money.
Right. Just-
Oh
You're not
God.
lying. You're
He
not.
won't, so as much as people think Shoma is living, and I see, I even have a friend that is married to a very rich man. This man changes a car every year.
Mm-hmm.
A birthday comes up September. Every September, she's with a new car, an upgrade car, an upgrade car. I can tell you, she can boast of $500 in her account.
Yeah. Because guess what? And guess what? That car is in his name, not her name. The
Exactly.
business that he opens for her is incorporated by his corporation. So basically,
Exactly.
at the end of the day, you can you can have you can have it, even it's international though, like not just the states or Nigeria or anything, but if it's in the man's name, it's not your business. It's not your car. It's not your house. It's not your whatever. So it's one of those things where, yeah, sure, Choma could open a business, but is it solely in Choma's name? Because yes, does she live the lifestyle? Absolutely. But
Definitely.
is there a way that the Rolex she has on her arm and the necklace she has on her neck, that if she says, I don't want to be with you no more, he comes and he takes back the jewels, takes back the car, takes back the business. Like the great example of him in America, of people who do stuff like that, is Floyd Mayweather. He's a boxer. Floyd
Yeah, I
Mayweather.
know.
He literally, the ex-fiance of Nelly, Miss Jackson, right?
Yeah.
He was
It's a
with
big
her.
one.
When he left her, he took all his jewelry, he took all the things he gave her, except for the body he bought her. But he took everything else. And she had one red Mercedes left that she never returned, right? They see her red Mercedes out while she's out with friends. She's out at the club with her friends, and she drove that red Mercedes. Do you know when they spotted the car? He gave the key, the a spare key, to the friend. The friend went to the car while she's out in the club, and he took the car and drove it off. When she left the club, she had no car. He comes and collects back every piece of thing he give you. And there's a lot more men than you think that do that. So it's like when
Yeah.
people say rich men and stuff like that, it's like he has money, but do you? So hopefully Shoma has a plan. She's
I
doing
hope so.
little, putting stuff off to the side. So eventually one day she has the strength and the resources to leave, because I'm like, hopefully I thought about it and I was like, why would they do that? But I was like, why would she do that? But then I'm like, where would she go? She's in Nigerian society.
Mm-hmm.
The price of the inflation is bad in the States, but the inflation in Nigeria is even worse. So
100%.
and she is in a very good position as far as
Yeah.
security, but that she just has a loose husband. She just has a very loose husband, but
Yeah.
hopefully she has a plan, and hopefully in the next 5 years, God willing, we can see that, it's like, we're online and it's like Shoma left DeVito. She got her own
Mm-hmm.
stuff going on. Hopefully we see in 3 to 5 years that through the grace, she made a plan and she's doing what she needs to do.
I don't see her leaving though. I don't
I
really see
don't.
her leaving.
I
I
don't.
don't see her. She's
But
not living. Even though it's bad, even though it's everything, she's not living. And that's because of the type of society. Because our type of society encourage women to stay in those type of
yeah.
relationship. And she's not. She doesn't come across to me like the type of woman I've become, or she's around the type of woman that I am. Because
Mm-hmm.
me, my younger ones, I'm telling them, don't do it. Don't do it. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. If it's talking, if it's stuck, you don't have to consider yourself for a man or act certain way just so that he doesn't think you're whore or anything. He should call you a gold digger. He should call you the H word. Don't care.
Yeah. You can't.
That's the only thing they can call you. I feel like she's not. She's still because you still hear Davido and his friends talk about things she do for them. She's a big cook. She's a big nut. Those are the only things he keep talking. She fine. They see front, they see back. We hear the video talk about her. It's almost like he's objectifying who she is as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? So she's not going to leave.
Yeah. And then
Uh,
it's
But
like,
but I feel like she's there and she's crying with okay, I'm financially okay. That would be her consolation.
yeah. And
She's
I
just
also
starving.
and I also think too, right? Because you got to think about like being the wife and the side chicks. She's like, I'm not letting them get more than me. They're not gonna get more money than me. Okay, you had the baby, but you're not
The,
getting it.
I don't think I personally like. I don't know. There's this thing about maybe you must have heard this. There's a running joke that goes about Lagos men.
Mm-hmm.
Lagos men, they don't give money. Oh. They don't give you money. They spend money. They don't
Mm-hmm.
give you.
Oh no, but see, that's the thing. I feel like even with that, like a lot of people will stay with stay married to a man because they're like, she's not gonna get more things than me. That child's not gonna get more things than me. I'm gonna be the one to get the most of whatever he
Yeah,
has. So
yeah,
that's a lot of those type of women's mentality. Like if
yeah.
I leave with nothing. And that's the thing. If you're gonna deal with that type, you gotta
It's almost like
go.
I've invested so much of myself, time, energy. I can't
Hmm.
just go. I rather just stay here and be wiping my tears with this rather than leave. So I get that.
Yeah.
I
But
get
it's
that.
I mean, if she has a hopefully she gets therapy because like she needs it. She needs it.
Like daily one, like daily therapy, daily
She
one.
needs it. Women in that situation, they need therapy. Yeah, probably daily because there's no way you can be mentally sound and this man just runs the street and comes back with a baby on you all the
Not
time.
just a baby. Uncurable diseases, uncle.
Yeah, no.
God.
See,
Hey.
we know that's gonna happen.
Mm,
Hopefully, it don't touch her, but it's like that's inevitable. That's inevitable. The baby and the
Huh.
diseases, that's inevitable.
Hmm.
That's it.
Then, then when we talk about marriages, this Sharon one, a lot of people, like you said, if she loves it, I love it. But this is where I feel like Sharon just shoot herself on the leg by Mhm. Because when this thing is going left, there's a different thing. Like someone like Shoma, if it's going left and she say, you know what, I'm done. David, you did this and expose him. A lot of people will still be clapping for her and say, don't mind him. But you see
Yeah.
Sharon's own. You see Sharon's own. She went to oh
Mm-hmm.
God and Bible and prophecy. God told me. You boy, I just hate him. So if the thing is going left, Sharon is
Oh
going to sit
yeah.
down in that place because she'll be so ashamed
I'm embarrassed.
and embarrassed to come out. So rather, she rather cover and cover and cover and cover it, and things will get left. For me, that's my biggest fear. Because not that I wish her bad, guys. You guys don't get it
Mm-hmm.
wrong. Oh. My
But the
intention, I pray that I am wrong.
mm-hmm.
My prayer, I pray I am wrong. But with this pattern, like I said, can you say somebody, a girl you know for 5 months? Can you call that girl your best friend?
No. Mm-mm.
So why can you commit to a man you know for 5 months?
I'm let me tell you something. That's why I said I honestly think she lost her mind. But if she likes it, I love it for her. But the thing is that she's doing better than the guy, right? She's doing financially, she's doing better than the guy, right?
Allegedly.
Yeah, like that's the reason why I feel like that's why I was just like this doesn't even make any sense, and I feel like he was rushing her because I'm thinking in my heart of hearts I think she makes more money than him.
This is the thing. We Nigerians, when someone is in the US,
Mhm.
especially in the US, and then you now have your life together,
Mhm.
it comes across like you have so much money.
It's money, yeah.
So I felt like that was what she saw. And
Yeah.
I personally, allegedly, I felt like that man is a scam.
Mhm. That
Because you cannot tell me you got married, you just ended a marriage
yeah.
2023,
Mhm. Yeah.
and you're already sweet talking another person. You ain't a fair woman. That means what that other woman did to you, the other woman was not in the wrong. You knew what you were doing. So it wasn't the other woman's, because a normal human instinct will just you have a trauma towards that gender, or like, you know what? Ah,
or you would date, but you wouldn't date to marry.
exactly. You'll be like, no, let me watch you, because wait, she not go do me the way that one do me the other time. Oh. But you just got and you're like, let's do it, let's do it. Ma, and then another issue I have is that Sharon's pastor that
Mhm.
was standing. I said, what did I tell you? And another thing, Sharon came like Sharon is the definition. I love crazy. I love her. I love Sharon. Like she's like I love her. Sharon is the definition of an average Nigerian woman in their 30s that is desperate to be
Desperate.
called a wife.
Yeah.
Because this is one thing I thought about, like the fact that you're going down on your knees and one of the prayers you are praying is, God, give me a husband. You're getting desperate. The fact that you go down on your knees, there's so many things going on in your life, your mental health, your family, your growth, and all that. And the one thing you are praying for, with the
Is a
type of
husband.
conversation we're having with
Yeah.
ourselves, you are praying that God connect me with my husband. You are desperate. You are
I'm not
desperate.
shocked. I'm not shocked by it. And the issue is that like
Hey, Angel.
the issue is that a lot of yeah, like if you're not versed on how things go in the States, of course a man that lives in the States and they come back to Nigeria, of course they're gonna put their best they're gonna put their best foot forward when they go and they visit. But
Mm-hmm.
through time, she will find out that he is
100%.
just regular because you know 50, 60, 70K goes a long way in Nigeria. 50, 60, 70K USD goes a long way
Yeah.
in Nigeria. But for what she wants and what she has going on, that's not that much because she's
Yeah.
really making money. And
Yeah.
so it's like, yeah, it looks nice, it looks shiny, it looks new, and in 5 months you cannot really fully truly see what he really has going on. And it's not a
Exactly.
thing where we're like, oh, we're only worried about his money and his resources, but we are worried about his resources because if he's pretending he has something to be with someone who actually has something,
Yeah.
then it comes off very scammy. And and it's not, you know how they'll say it's the other way around, like Nigerians are scamming Americans to get to the USA, but there's some Nigerians making more money than some Americans
Hundred
because of
percent.
their status and what they do. Maybe
Hundred
not
percent.
as many, right? But
Mm-hmm.
there's a percent, a small percent of Nigerians that are doing way better than some Americans.
Yeah.
It's just we just it's we're just in the USA, and we could go wherever and we have more opportunities. But there's some people that have defied the odds in Nigeria, and their their money is good everywhere.
Yeah.
They're making the equivalent of 6 7 figures, you know, American,
Mm-hmm.
the equivalent of 6 7 figures American USD. So
Yeah.
I just I wish her the best, but I really do think like he's just a regular guy from the States, and he's not fab like that. He doesn't have it going on as much as he's making it seem.
I just wish her the best though, but I feel like she'll play it out so for a long time. Even when even when the evidence are that they should so want to fight it. Because one thing Nigerians do, and you can testify to that, once they put God in front of things, they are blinded to
It's
the truth in
over.
front of them. Yeah.
It's over.
So it could be, oh, people are trying to, and you're seeing the evidence. So,
Mm-hmm.
so the devil is attacking our finance. It's not him. We used to have money, but the devil just came after our wedding. The devil start attacking our
Yup,
finance.
yup, yup, yup,
You
yup.
understand what I'm saying?
No,
Oh, it's the devil. It's this, it's that. They'll start blaming it on other forces than the truth was in front of them. So I
they'll
really do
say
hope,
they'll
I
say
do
look,
hope
they'll say
she
like a
is.
family. They'll say like somebody went to a dbia, and they did something. They
Something.
put something in my drink. They put something in my food, and then he lost the money.
Yeah. So I feel like she's going to obliviously be there longer than expected. But because I've seen this thing over and over, and I feel like
Mhm,
that's why I actually did the video. You guys know I don't cover Nigerian celebrity gist, like I don't. But when I saw
mhm.
that, I was like, no, like this is so because she's going to be there for the longest time. Because I've seen women in my society that got into it. They found out who the mad person is in the marriage, and they're like, okay, I can leave. I can. I think I've told the story. I think I said it in that video too. I have a friend that got married, and this is something I always tell people. If you see any Nigerian man that is from abroad coming to Nigeria to look for a wife, you people run.
Thank
It's
you.
up to something. It's
That
a
right.
big red flag. I have this
Yes,
friend.
yes, 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 yes.
I I have this friend that she met now ex-husband here in Nigeria. He said he's in the medical field, he's a medical doctor, da 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 da. And they got engaged, they dated, they got engaged. It wasn't even quick, but they got engaged and all
Hmm.
that. sometimes I entrust you. This is my girl. When it was time for the marriage and all that, I don't know, that period I had, not even now, I have serious phobia to be on the road. Serious
Mhm.
phobia. Like the thought of being on the road, I'll start having panic attack and all that.
Mhm.
So especially when when I'm traveling interstates, it just scares me. Like that high
Yeah.
chase speed blah, blah, really gives me panic attack. So I
Yeah.
thought I was going to go. I was going. I was already. My bag was already packed,
Pack.
but it was time, and I was just like. And there's one thing I don't do. See, when they say women's intuition, da 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 da, I don't push myself when my body is saying no.
No.
Whether
Yeah.
it's coming as a panic attack, as
Mhm.
phobia, I don't push myself. And I didn't go for the
Mhm.
wedding. I was like, I just called her. She was like, "Where are you?" And I was like, "Girl, I can't come." She was like, "Well," I was like, "Girl, the thought of being on this road is scaring me." Anyway, fast forward. Yeah, fast forward to the marriage, did the marriage, and I think she was trying to gist me, but I didn't put that gist in my head. Something happened that the man was even threatening not to show up in the wedding. She was crying.
Mm. Mm.
And they got married eventually, everything. But one thing that helped her, she went out with the mindset, and that's why I tell people always put divorce on the table. She
Yep.
went in, even though she was playing along with the man to be the typical Nigeria wife. She's my girl. We've had the conversation, and I remember I asked the conversation, and there was a huge difference between them. I know I
Oh,
asked her the conversation. I was like, "What if this thing goes left?" She was like, "I'll get out."
okay, good.
And that was a girl that was out on the street. Like my girl was, she's not the naive Nigeria girl. No, she's not.
Mhm.
But she's very religious too. Okay.
Mhm.
So by the time they did her paper, she went to the US. And amazingly, her paper was very quick for her to join him, probably because they did the traditional marriage already and all that. It was really quick, fast, and
Mhm.
all that. She got there and they started living their life for 3 years plus. She didn't say a word to
Of
me. We're
course.
talking, we'll talk. Kiki kaka, is everything is fine. I'm going to work. I'm busy. I'm busy.
Ooh, she was working too.
Yeah,
Ooh,
sure. But wait,
yes.
wait. Calm down. Don't hurry. Don't rush too fast. Don't be too fast. And there was this day I called her. She was bawling. I think she
Oh
could not
no.
contain it anymore. I like, what's I was like, girl, what's going on? She was like, she's tired. She's getting out.
Okay.
Like she's not doing it again. I was like, what's happening? And she was like, um, that things are not going well with she and her husband. She still has not got to that place to be able to speak up what's going on.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm that type of friend. If you can't speak up, I don't push you.
Mhm.
Come to your own place and time. I don't push at all. So I like just calm down. The one thing is that always think about yourself. The most
Mhm.
important person in your life is you. Nobody can take care of you more than the way you take care of yourself. So always think of yourself first. She was like, she has heard. Months later, she now called me. She was like, that she called me to a different number. I was like, what's going on? She was like, she has left, so she changed her number. I was like, whoop. Was it about when this girl starts spilling the tea? This man brought her to the US so that she can be working and handing the money to him.
Oh. Oh no.
So she
Wow.
didn't have money. He only give her bus ticket money.
To go to and from work.
Yeah. He
So
was putting
okay. So did she have to go back to Nigeria or is she staying over?
she's still in the state. She's still in the States.
Okay.
She
All right.
she waited till I think she waited till green card because that's what the man was using to threaten her. So she just stayed put. So all those while she was, and she comes back here, she can't tell anybody what's going on, that her marriage is over. They will laugh at her. So the shame of coming back to Nigeria to say her marriage is over and
Oh
she's
yeah.
back to Nigeria,
Yeah, she couldn't
she
do
could
that.
not take it.
She
So
couldn't. Yeah.
she could not handle it.
Yeah.
So she stayed put for I think 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
She
It's
was
about 3 years. years till so you're cleared. It's 4 years till
Yeah.
you're clear. Honestly, I'm gonna say this.
She, well, that man dealt with her that she left with not, I think she only left with $200.
I could believe that. I could believe that.
$200. $200.
I believe it.
The man accused her of cheating, accused her like was like physically
Yeah.
putting his
Mm-hmm.
hands on her. And this is a girl, the girl I know, she will not tolerate a man putting his hands on her.
It
She's
sounds
that type of
about.
girl, she will stand up. She will
Yeah.
stand up. So the man will tell like, no, what, I will send you back to Nigeria. No, 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 no. Where's the money? Sometimes she will walk and the man will call the job to make sure how much she was being paid.
Mm. Let me tell you.
So when I sorry sis, when I see Nigerian men do that, I'm just like red flag. He did not see Nigerian girls in the US to marry. He
Right.
did not see African American women to marry. It's you because you're looking for people to control.
To control. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you want to know something? It's like
Yeah.
just like a lot of men and a lot of women, the reason why it's like, once you get once they're knowing they're going to the States, they're going to endure all of that for the 4 years till they get their papers, and they usually leave. Like we hear about this over on this side all the time. It's like in when I went to college, I met this girl and she had a situation where she was brought here. And it was like a lot of us were telling her, like, look, you need to have a plan. It's gonna be hard staying with this man, but stay with him until how many more years you have left until your stuff is cleared. How many more years? You gotta ask them that, because it's like, girl, start planning now. Because when you get your green card, you need to run.
It's
When you
crazy.
get your papers together, you need to run. But in New York, there's a lot of immigration lawyers. So some people in 2 years that might be dealing with a domestic dispute or DV, right? They're able to get their green card and get away from them. But it's just a lot of them don't talk to enough people when they're out and about. And they're so scared to talk to anybody. But people in New York will, when a girl could come to me right now and say, yeah, my husband, I met, he came to my country, he met me there, he brought me here. And I'm like, girl, how many years have you been here? Oh, I only been here for 1.5. Okay, so you got 2.5 years left. 2.5 years left. I say, yeah. I said, is he treating you well? If he's not, you should go to an immigration lawyer. Because if you go to an immigration lawyer, there's a lot of like advocates and immigration lawyers here that help like women out of domestic, DV situations, and
Yeah.
get them their green card and get them away from the man. Because um there was a story, there's been plenty of stories here in like in the New York City area, where the husband brings the wife from the other country, and then the woman, and then it's like some of them, one lady was was hit so many times she couldn't breathe anymore. She was unalive. The man just was hitting her so much and
Wow.
unalive. And a lot of those stories happen. So when a woman's going through a domestic, DV situation, they usually, if you could open your mouth, you know, if you open your mouth and you say talk to somebody and you talk to a lawyer, they can, immigration people, they can usually help a woman get out their situation. But if you don't know what you don't know, like with your friend, you don't know what you
Yeah.
don't know. But it's
Because
usually
they tried to isolate him because she said the only thing she was doing was walk home, walk
work
church home, walk church home. It was almost like a pattern. He knows the time she's going to be at home. If she's not home
home.
at that time, start calling her names, prostitute, all that. They, oh, you're cheating, you're with a man. Even when she stopped to talk to other girls, other people on the street, and it gets to know trouble for her. She said it was two Nigerian girls that helped her. Later, those two girls now eventually turned against her. That it was just a
I
messy
believe
story.
that.
But it was those girls that helped her get that head up to know that you can come out. You can come out. Like do this, do that. Let's contact this for you and all that. Let's borrow
Yeah.
you money because she could not.
Afford
She
anything.
had
Yeah.
to move to a different city. He didn't know a number. She didn't post anything on social media for years. For
Yeah.
years, she didn't post anything because she didn't want a situation where he could find her. Even when
Hmm.
she got into another relationship, she kept it.
Yeah.
She kept it like locked up. So it's really crazy um how these men they just really I really seriously I feel like I should have a foundation where I preach to Nigerian women at this point
Yeah.
because a lot of
Yeah.
them just use their own hands to just get themselves trapped in marriages, in situationships that doesn't serve them. And they get to the place where they can't do anything. They're just, I can, okay, this is my cross now. I'm going to carry it to the end.
Yeah.
No.
I think,
So,
yeah, like especially what you said about um Nigerian men that live abroad that come back to Nigeria for women. It's like honestly on this side when they're here, it's like they behave a certain way because they know they can always go back home and somebody they could get married like this. That's
yeah,
why they go to school, they get the degrees, they do the things, and they know that worst case scenario because they know the all of us here, we're not going to tolerate that.
yeah.
That's why when some women here in the States, they took, oh, Nigerian men, Nigerian men, Nigerian men. I said, okay, all right, girl,
Are you
because
sure?
right, right. I'm like, and I'm not trying to be you. I'm like, and I'm like, my dad was Nigerian. I have all these uncles, all these cousins, all these people. I grew up around it. I'm telling you, are you sure this is what you want to do?
Mm-hmm.
If he's not in a mindset where he is full blown Americanized, if he's just not like he's in touch with his culture, but then he's balanced. So he has a little bit of both. If he's not balanced and he's very super, super traditional and stuff like that, you in trouble. Because he is going to that energy that they have and the way they want their wife to be, it's modern day slavery.
They want a real woman.
They want a real slave. That's what they want. They want a real slave. They're gonna be sweet to you.
They
But
will
then
be the Yeah, they'll be the provider.
hmm
Bella, Bella is asking what I think about
I
Simon. Oh, Simon, like Simon. One thing about Nigerian men, you people should know, especially the ones that were raised here, and Simon was raised here in Nigeria, is that they are God. Nothing touches them. That's one thing you realize. So as much as Simon knows what he was doing with Portia, he
hmm
knows what he was doing. What's the other girl, the ex-wife? Oh God, what's her name? I did a story on that when that happened the other time.
Valid.
Oh, I can't.
Valid.
Valen, exactly.
Hmm.
He knows exactly what he's doing with them because clearly, like the evidence show, he doesn't have his papers complete. So he's using them to buy as much time as possible. And one thing I will give Nigerian men for. Because I remember when I was doing the divorce with Bali and him getting with Portia then.
Mm-hmm.
I really did a research on him. Like honestly, Nigeria, as big as Nigeria is also small when it comes to the rich and mighty. We know all the rich and mighty. We know
Mm-hmm.
them by name. We may not know them like in person, but we know their name. His
Mm-hmm.
surname was not a name that rings a bell. And the crazy part
Yeah.
is that he's from the southern part of Nigeria, and that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
So I remember when I was doing the video, I was like, I had to search, I had to
No.
even call someone like, do anybody know? Like, does this name mean anything? Like,
No.
this name that carry with
No.
nobody knows him. So it could just be that it's just passing on. It may have little money by whatever
Because
way, which I don't know.
because
It may have little.
I was thinking he
I,
was like Yoruba or something. Like I was.
no, I feel personally, I feel he has certain amount of money, but the
Mm-hmm.
money is being blown out of proportion. Maybe he may have like $100,000, and then they're saying he has $1 million.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You get it? And you know the way the American system works a lot with credit, loans, and all that. So he can actually finance a lot of the big man lifestyle and all that and all that.
Yeah.
And when it's time, he defaults. The worst you will do, you come and take the house. We're gonna get another one with another name, another type of. Do you understand? I feel like he's able to. So I felt like he was using to really, girl. How can you go to the gym? Like, wait, Winter is terrible. She said, I took you all to the gym with me. I'm getting one for the team. Yeah, for 5 minutes and I'm out of here. Then, wait. This is what she said. I'm going to get pizza. Like,
Oh
girl,
no. No. You're going to ruin your workout. Get a salad. Get a salad. Get a baby. Get a
get a
salad.
salad, girl. Get a
Get
salad, please.
get a Caesar salad. Get a
Oh.
get a chicken wrap. Get a buffalo chicken wrap.
So
On.
I feel like Simon knows what he's doing. Girl, like, girl, okay, like I can't wait. Like I have to do this later, probably by Monday. But I feel like he knows what he's doing. He's just buying as much time. And whether we like
Mm-hmm.
it or not, the American system, the way you guys move, like sometimes I don't understand. It's like a two-edged sword with the American law system and everything. There's always a loophole for you to, if you know the loophole, you can hold that. And I feel like
Yeah.
that's what he has mastered over the years, the loopholes. I personally, I don't think he cared about Portia. He likes to see himself on TV. He likes to see himself on blog, people talking about him. He enjoys that. And that was why, and he knows Tasha, I said, first Tasha, Portia is going to give him that extra
That
level, like
yeah.
that level up, a little level up. So yes, it may roll in that status of money, and Portia did not know. Portia, and that's why you women, my gender, please, when a man shows you money, that's I don't see when a man is showing money like this, I'm giving you side eye. I'm just waiting for you the money to come and finish. Once a man is lavish, and I'm just waiting, like, okay, when is it going? When am I going to see the other side of the brokenness? Because this money is not money. So when somebody, and I feel like that should be a note for. I'm not saying people that have money sometimes they can't contain it. It's just their everyday life and all that. But when somebody is actively, we all
Trying to
know
show.
how that looks. When
Mm-hmm.
somebody is
Yeah.
actively trying to show you
Mm-hmm.
wealth,
Yeah.
for me personally, is a red flag.
Mm-hmm. I
Bella
I
said, oh, yes, please, let's.
chicken salad. A chicken salad. Chicken salad. You could put the chicken.
Bunny is a fitness guy, yeah. Shape, fly, everything.
I'm like chicken
Sometimes
salad.
um, I understand where Vita is coming from. Sometimes you're just like, you know what? I bet, like, where is the pizza? Like, where is the cook? Like, please,
Yeah, like
just want to get it down there.
not the same day.
See, that is why you work out. You work out so that you can eat pizza. Do you understand?
No, no,
See,
no,
right now,
no,
I
no,
know where
no,
Peter is coming
no,
from
no,
because
no, no,
I'm
no.
that girl. I'm that girl. You see me, I'm coming from the gym. I'm driving. I'm like, I need to get ice cream with my gym
But
outfit. I'm in the supermarket, and I'm like, ice cream, ice cream. So
I'm
I
not,
I know I know
I'm
that
not
feeling.
vegan.
And do you know, should I tell you one crazy thing I do when I'm at the gym and I know I'm going to get ice cream afterwards? If normally I'm done with all my sets and everything, and I know I'm going to get ice cream, I just tell myself, you need 20 minutes extra walk
More.
on the treadmill. Go run it, go do it, girl. And I'm like, yeah, that's my ice cream I'm burning. So when I'm looking at ice cream, I'm not feeling guilty. I'm like, yeah, I just did that 20 minutes on the treadmill. I'm good. I'm good.
You know, but y'all are bad influence. Influence. Don't get
Krista,
that
yeah, I
pizza.
get you. Mm.
Don't get that pizza. Get
It's
something
just bread
else.
and ketchup. It's just bread and ketchup. It's just bread and ketchup. Just bread. Vita girl, I get you. Like, this is so me. This is so me. Oh my goodness. I think right now,
I'm
like
not
I remember.
I'm not vegan. I'm not no wait. No, I'm not vegan. I'm not vegan. I'm not vegan. See, look, Southern Belle is spreading propaganda. I do eat I do eat tuna. I do eat seafood. I do eat turkey. I eat turkey.
Yeah, she's calling all the healthy food. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I eat seafood and fish and stuff like that, and maybe chicken. But I try to eat red meat. But I'm not vegan. I do like the things that swim in the ocean. I do like that. Doesn't look.
Bella, I'm not here. I'm not here. I don't think so. I think it depends on the type of vegan. There's some vegan that looks very healthy. I feel like everything in life, when you go on the extreme of everything, some vegans, some they don't even eat some type of vegetable self. They'll tell you the
Oh,
vegetable
they don't
has some
cook the
protein.
vegetable. There's
Hmm.
vegan and raw vegan. See, that's the thing. Like I have like my friend, he's a vegan. He doesn't eat any meat or meat products, but like
Yeah.
he doesn't look he looks just fine. Like he looks his skin is glowing. He doesn't get pimples. Like I don't know. He looks great. I think he looks great as a vegan. And I know a couple people that look great as a vegan.
Krista is screaming. Krista said, "Real vegan versus junk food vegan." Krista, no, girl, no, come on, really? Junk food vegan? Are you serious? You see, Krista looks so good. Krista doesn't. Krista, you don't look like a vegan to me, honestly. I know
I
there's a
don't
vegan
what
that look
I
very
don't even
healthy.
know. I don't even. You know what it is? I feel like they commercialize veganism, right? To look a certain
Yeah,
way. Oh, they're hugging trees. They wear locks, and they got flowers in it,
it's a
and
religion. It's a religion. It's a religion.
yes.
It's a religion.
And I'm sitting here like anybody could be a vegan, anybody, but it's
I
just
think I'm going. I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to try after my birthday, though. After my birthday, though. Okay, I'm going to try
mm-mm.
to do vegan
Okay.
for 1 month, and I'm
Right.
going to see how it's going to look. Just for the fun of it, just to try being vegan for 1 month.
Good
Not that
luck.
I'm just converting to be a vegan. No, I'm not doing that. Because do you know what I ate this evening? I ate
Oh yeah,
suya,
I love
and
suya.
coconut curry with
Yeah.
milk. Oh, Lord. Mm, you know
Yeah, I love
how?
suya.
Ah, see, now if you know Nigerians, we are red meat. We are meat.
Yeah, go
We are meat. So it's
go.
almost impossible to be a vegan in Nigeria, though. Um,
We all got
Oh God, you guys are so amazing. Oh, you guys have made me laugh so hard.
but we're
Oh
still
God.
pizza. Don't get the pizza. Don't think we lost track of what's going
What
on.
is Vita? Vita is not here. Vita, where are you? I
Oh,
think she's at
yeah,
Domino's. She's at Domino's
is
already. She's not here.
oh,
She
she's
left the
gone.
phone in the car. She left
She's,
the phone in the car. She's at
she's
Domino's. She's already ordered. She
yeah.
needs extra pepperoni on top and extra cheese. I
Like
think.
we will pray for our good sister Vita that she does not get any weight from those two slices of pizza. We're gonna pray for our sister Vita that she eats it and she does not gain any extra weight from those two slices of extra cheese pizza with extra pepperoni with sausage and peppers. We are going to pray,
Amen.
girl. Amen. Amen.
Amen. No extra lines on the waist. None, none. Waist snatch.
We pray for you to be snatched. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Whoever you pray to, whoever you pray to.
Oh my God, she's not gonna add the weight. She'll go burn it up tomorrow again.
Yes. And don't eat the pizza tomorrow. Eat the salad
Oh
tomorrow.
no, it's just because it's Saturday. It's a cheat day. It's a cheat day. I know her. That's my girl. That's my girl. I know her. Like I know her real well. It's just a cheat day. She's just like get it. So
Yeah.
next tomorrow Monday, but this is just Saturday. She's gonna get some alcohol, eat some pizza, um, some meat. Oh God.
Just
Even me,
don't
I'm going
do it
to eat.
tomorrow. Don't do it
Tomorrow is
tomorrow.
Sunday. Tomorrow is our break day. I'm speaking for
Okay.
Vita on the behalf of Vita.
On the behalf of Sister Vita. Sister Vita.
Where is she? Like, honestly, I will not be shocked. I'm lucky kind of waiting for her. I will not
I
be
think
shocked
she's
if,
on her way. I think
yes, I will
she's
not
on
be
her way.
shocked if she's in there already making the orders, waiting for it to be prepared. Is it, you are cracking me up. I need this kind of prayer. Okay, something I do for, I feel like I'm addicted to sugar. How many people like do you guys realize that sugar is very addictive? Like it is
Yeah.
like it's like there's something. I remember when I was cutting down sugar, it was hard because my body will twitching when I don't have enough sugar. When I've not drank Coke, Sprite, Fanta, my body will like something. I'm feeling weak. Something is off. My body is not. So one way I was able to combat it. Oh my goodness! I ate tiger nuts. I don't know if you guys know what tiger nut
Yeah.
is. Yeah, I ate because it's sweet like sugar. Ooh, I ate that in tiger nut and dates. Hey,
Oh yeah.
I bought
That's
the
damn
I
near
bought
cancer.
I bought a full pack like this. So once I'm feeling the craving to take Coke, Fanta, or anything, I just I just go get some in a bowl and I'll sit down like this. I'll eat, I'll eat, I'll eat, and then I'll not drink water. My body will not calm down. I've gotten my dose of sugar, so that helped me a lot to cut down on sugar.
Mm-hmm.
That helped me a lot. So if you know you have sweet tooth and you're trying to get rid of the soda and all that, get dates, tiger nut, sweet coconut. Don't blend them because another thing a lot of people do. A lot of people go to that extent where they go blend, juice it. Don't juice it. If you juice it, you are wasting your time because in the next 10 minutes you want it. You want sugar again. Just
Mm-hmm.
eat it. By the time you are done eating it, oh yeah, it's paining you.
Yeah, because the
Yeah,
tiger
it's
nut
paining
is
you.
hard.
Hmm? Yeah, it's paining you. You've drank enough water because you're almost choking. And
Mm-hmm.
you've drank enough water. You are full for the day. You won't even have to eat. You won't have to eat. You're done for your meal is solid for the day. I'm serious. If you're trying to lose weight, I did it. And in 6 months I got snatched.
Snacks.
Mm, snatched. Bella said, Krista is saying the shake. What? What shake, Krista? Yeah, tiger nut. Bella, how is coconut nasty?
Oh, I love
Ah,
coconut.
hey. Bella, are you sure we can be in the same WhatsApp group?
Is
Like
it
this.
pop? Is
Coconut
it
nasty.
candy?
Hmm. My issue isn't pop, it's candy. And that then get dates. Get dates. Put the date in freezer for it to be hard and then take it out.
I don't know. I candy. Candy is addictive though.
It is, and it's the sugar. So that's why
Hmm.
dates put it in the side in your head. Your brain is thinking that it's something. It's candy, like it's very hard and crushed, so you can put it in your mouth. And most people that are addicted to candy, they don't lick it; they chew it.
Yeah.
So you put it, and once it defrosts a little, just start chewing it. It gives you that very overpowering taste of sweetness, and at least that's unhealthy sugar. Even though it's not good, but it's still healthy than pure sugar. Victor, I'm waiting for you before I leave this life. I need results. If you can hear me, say There we go. No, oh, let me show you, girl. So you guys met me in my era where your girl was in a baby girl. There was a time I was tough like 2022, 2023, first part 2023. Your girl was because I was trying to lose all the pregnancy fat I had 2022.
Hmm.
Your girl was fucking
Thick. Thick.
seeing the best version of me right now. I'm coming. Let me show you guys. I'll show you guys some videos. I was each. If you see me, oh god, I was so fat. I did very few videos that period, like in terms of TikTok. I wasn't because I did this and I'll be on TikTok. I'm dancing, showing people tummy. Ah, then like I was so insecure about my body because I was like a ball. I was so round. Candy add inches for me. I eat it in moderation. I eat popcorn. Yes, popcorn is another thing.
Yeah,
I'm even trying to make.
popcorn is good.
I'm
I
trying to
love
start making popcorn by myself at home. Um, no, try it. That's this date one. Try it. Come from a girl that likes sugar. I'm telling you, tested, proven. Ah, let me show you bro, my fat self. And the fat self, it was when me I was already getting better. I was already losing the weight when I started making videos like that. Can you guys see this girl here? Can you see? Can you see how swole? I've lost so much weight here already.
but you don't look big there. You know, so crazy for in American standards, that is just fine.
No.
But see, over there it's different. Over there is different.
So over there, people will still call me that I'm thin. There, people will call me thin, but me, I've never been. That's the big, like the big. I don't even have a real picture of me being that big. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any because I was so insecure and I was so depressed at that time that I didn't even want a camera on my face or anything. But I was so um I've lost the weight there, so that was months after I lost the baby. That was months. I'm trying to see if there's a video where like I was so I'm looking for where is that video?
Yeah,
I
but
think I
that
deleted
look
it.
just showed me. It looks. I'm like, what's the problem? What's the
No, imagine going from this
mm-hmm.
to that to where you go to this.
It just looks like, but that looks like 20, like 25 pounds, maybe like 20, 25 pounds, but it doesn't look it. You, the thing is, you don't even look sloppy. You look great.
Thank you, sis.
Great.
Thank you.
No, I'm telling you. You know what?
Thank you.
You know what I tell people? I tell
Uh,
people, where you are right now, you're somebody's body goal. Wherever
yeah,
you are in your journey, you're somebody's goal weight.
yeah, I
So
agree.
never be too hard on yourself, even if you want to lose weight and stuff like that. But you'd be surprised. You're someone else's goal weight. So, accept yourself as is. And then if you want to make a change, make a change. Or if you find the way you are, then you find the way you are. But don't
See
be
how
too,
swollen my face was.
yeah, your face just looks fuller. It just
That's
looks
how my body looks too. That's how my body. That's why you never caught me do anything down there because I was always like this when I had to deceive myself to feel good. Oh God. Well, I know I was not as big as people would call big, but for me, that's the biggest I've ever been. And I'm
yeah.
not a tall girl. I'm just 5'1". So you can imagine
Oh yeah.
adding extra, like, oh my God, I was like a ball.
Yeah. I'm
Oh
five
my God.
I'm 5'4". I'm taller than you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I'm a
five.
small woman. I'm a small woman. Vita, where are you? Vita will be waiting for you. Tell me, girl, you ordered the pizza. Vita will be waiting for you.
Mm.
We'll be waiting for you. Because you put out in a whole conversation of pizza. I'll wait.
We I prayed for you. I prayed for you. I prayed for you.
I think you do pounds. In Nigeria, I went from 60 kg. Now I actually went from 58 kg because when I was pregnant, I was about 60 something kg. When everything, I went from I went from 58 kg, almost 59 kg, to now I weigh 51, 53 kg. That
Wow.
range.
I don't even know the metric system, but it sounds like you lost a lot of weight.
Let me convert it to pounds.
It's like, sorry, the school system has failed me. Like, that sounds, that doesn't sound like you lost us. Like, it sounds like you just toned up because you don't look super, like, you don't look like significantly, like too small. Like,
Kevin,
you
I
could tell,
was
you can
61.
tell if someone.
Okay, I was 100. I know some of you guys are going to beat me here now, but I was 134. Let's say 134.4 pounds,
Mhm.
and I lost the weight to now I'm like 50. Let's say 52. The last time I checked, now I'm 114 pounds.
And people would literally, you damn near bones, child. That's what they would. Look, if you went down south, that's what they would say. You damn near bones, child. You need to eat.
Yeah,
Even at
leave
one,
it that way.
even at 134, they'd be like, really? But I get it. But it's like, um, yeah, they're like, oh, are you from California? Like, where are you?
Bella.
from?
Oh God, Bella said, "All you small women." I was fat at 120. Now I'm 100. Yeah, because we don't have the body to carry so much weight. So every little weight, you can see it. I've added weight now compared to months ago. Months
Right.
ago, I was like last year September was the best I looked. Like my arms were already like I was like Where's the bikini? I was looking fly. I was looking so good. Now
But
bad habits. Now I'm back to my bad habit. I drink alcohol now once in a while. Like yeah, because
yeah,
I feel like I'm getting to my desired weight. I just don't want to leave the 52 kg range.
yeah.
No, I don't. That again. But it's fun. Anyway, guys, this is so. You guys know I love hanging out with you guys, but I gotta go because this light doesn't go off.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was like Nepa
On the way chat room. No, okay, this is it. Let me quickly tell the story before I leave. All
underwear.
my life, all my life, I have always been underweight. I was that child that they took me to the hospital because I was not weighing what my mate should weigh. And I
Mm-hmm.
felt a lot of insecurity about my body for the longest time. Like, I felt like they were feeding me like something was wrong with me. When people were trying to lose weight, they were feeding me to add weight. Like I was eating
Okay.
6 times a day, in between meals. Add this to your food, add this to your food. But one thing I come to, like my doctor tried to explain to me, is like there is no way I will ever weigh like my regular age. I'll always weigh that. But that does not mean physically I will not look fat. But
Mm-hmm.
because my bones are very, so he said your bones are obviously very small. Yes, Vita, we're leaving soon. We're waiting. You were the reason why we're waiting. We just wanted to be sure if you got the pizza or you got the salad. So he
With
said,
yeah.
there's no way I'll always look underweight, but I will still look bulky.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there are people like that. I think that's the thing. I think a lot of people don't talk about it. How people can look underweight and at the same time look, they can be underweight and be
Look regular.
overweight at the same time for their
Yeah,
body. Even look overweight for their body.
it's
'Cause I
true.
remember when you see somebody that is slim and all that, and yet the person has obese. How? How? So yeah,
Cause
there are some people like that, and I think I'll fall among those people. Let me hide myself with my big mouth. Self. Ban, what's Ban is not here with the conversation of the weight. Like, hey, I'm not having that conversation with you guys. AC said, "I've got a big ass." We are okay.
okay.
Oh God, you guys are amazing. Destiny, everyone has the same bone, girl. Anyway, some of us are skinny, medium, and truly fat. No, no, I disagree. I disagree, Bella. Bella, I disagree. I disagree. Oh
But see,
gosh, you guys, I
she
went
looks
big.
great
I can't
though.
be big and I need cheese. So you ordered the pizza, girl. I'm so invested with pizza and a pizza. So you got the
I need
pizza,
cheese.
girl.
I need
She said
cheese
she
too.
got the pizza.
I
Krista,
love.
you too.
I'm a
Krista has
cheese person.
left. Extra
She's
cheese.
she's still not telling. Wait, did she tell us yet?
She's not telling us. Visa,
Okay.
girl. What about living? Hi, Cameron. How you doing? Oh my God, you came over about rounding up. We're leaving now. Well, thank you for joining. Take a biology class, honey. Every human has the same bone. But a doctor says bone weight differently. The way your bone weight and the way my bone weight is
I'm
different.
big
That's how
bone.
you. That's how they tell some people that some people have thick bone. I think that's what they call it. I'm eating the pizza, okay?
We knew. We prayed for you.
Girl, enjoy your pizza, girl.
We
I
prayed.
swear, it's a size of my nine body.
We prayed. We prayed for you not to gain no weight from the pizza. We prayed for you.
Don't worry. Everybody, today can be your cheat day. The Lord just told me you can eat anything, drink anything. You won't add an inch to it. No weight counts today.
Right.
Oh God, you guys are so amazing. Always fun hanging out with you guys. We gotta go now before the slides will not end up. You know how it goes now. Before the lights will go, I will bring darkness. So let's round it up. Next week Saturday. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Bunny. You're the best. Always fun. Thank you, Krista. Always fun having you guys around. Like amazing. You guys know. AC, Vita, Bella, Van. You guys are so amazing. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Next week Saturday, same time. I'm going to put a poll up on the community tab, hopefully tomorrow. So you guys help me to know what time the live is better for you. So I do the majority of the vote. I just want to know so that I can have more of you guys in the chat and all that. All is fun. Okay, you guys have a amazing weekend. And
Okay.
I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, buddy. Bye, guys. Go on, Vita. Enjoy yourself, sis. AC, thank you. Bye, guys.